noticed that when I hit the remote, it actually starts recording before it shows it starts recording. I've noticed that when I've actually been editing my videos, it always shows me, like, you know, before I move the remote out of the way. I don't know. Anyway. So I laid down the rest of the mulch yesterday and mowed the lawn and pulled some weeds and used the weed eater and shit. So I got an extra workout yesterday. Of course, I was still 2 bags short of mulch. That pissed me off. Totally forgot about the number. I wrote it down too. I have it on my phone. I have it on my phone how many bags of mulch that I need. I think the first time I used 36. I think I needed like 32 this time. Because I got 18. I got 16 the first time, plus 2 bags I had left over from last year. 18. Bought 12 on Thursday, and came up too short. One maybe too short. Whatever. So anyway, it's enough about that stupid shit. Last day for working out this week. Obviously tomorrow I do my stretch day. I still record it, still post it, do the lives and stuff. Just to show that a full body stretch once a week is a good idea. Even if you are doing little stretches throughout the week. You should always stretch at least a little bit, at least the muscles you're going to be working each day. And since today's leg day, I hate leg day. Definitely need to stretch these out first. Oh, it's going to be fun. I think while I'm just chit-chatting, I'll get this set up. Got to do front squats today, so might as well set this up now while I'm thinking about it, since I forgot to do it before I turn the camera on. It's only squat today, only thing on the squat rack that I have to do. I think I got it set up the way on purpose, so I don't have to move it. Got 2 squats to use that setting on Wednesday. This one today. I woke up at 8. I should have been down here like an hour and a half ago, at least. The good thing is I didn't have any issues with my video upload from yesterday. I know, I'm boring for anybody who's in there. I know I get a lot of people that pop up right away. It's getting easier. Okay. Now that's where it needs to be. Front squats. And then 3 on that machine, and then barbell hip raises on that, donkey calf raises, and that's it. Okay, so yeah. So how's everybody else doing? Everybody else doing okay? I never ask. I never actually try to engage with people beforehand. I just wait and see if I got comments. Tomorrow is results day 2. Hopefully I'll have the right results. At least better results than last week. I only went down like 0.2 pounds. Again, weight-wise, I'm not worried about the weight. The weight will sort itself out as I lose fat and gain muscle. And I think at this point, since I switched routines from 1 of 30 to 2 of 15. I know 2 of 15 isn't designed for muscle building, but you're still going to gain some muscle, so I think I'm gaining muscle. But don't think I'm losing as much fat as I should be. And that's kind of bothering me. So I'm hoping to see a bigger difference when I do my measurements tomorrow than I did last week. 1/4 inch a week. It's not horrible, but off my stomach, the fattest part right here. Good, glad you're doing good. That's not terrible, but it should be around. Well, I guess with the amount of cardio versus weightlifting that I'm doing, a 1/2 inch off my stomach, 1/4 inch off my stomach is still good. As long as it's going down, that's always good. I'm not doing as much cardio as I did when I lost. I kind of remember not to base my weight and measurements off what I did 8 years ago for a couple reasons. One, I was 8 years younger. I was still in my 30s. 36. 2014, I was 36. Yeah, I was 36. Plus, I was doing a longer, more intense weight training, and I was doing anywhere from 3 to 6 additional supplemental cardios a week as well. So I would do my 6 days in the morning, go to work, come home, and at least 3 days a week I would do an additional 45 minutes of cardio work. So I had a lot more fat burning going on than I do now. Muscle will burn fat. Muscle training will burn fat. Weightlifting will burn fat. As long as you're actively doing something. As long as you're properly doing it. My first set of 1 to 30 was designed to be more cardio and endurance based. So it was more like a cardio workout. And as you get more into it, you're going to be more in weight training. So you're going to be burning calories all day long while your muscles recover from the workout. So all that soreness you feel, from working out and all that, the pain when you stretch, that's little tears in your muscles, and your muscles have to work, your body has to work to repair that. And whenever your body is working, you're burning calories, which is just being alive, you're burning calories, period. So you're sleeping, you're burning calories. You're laying on the couch doing nothing, you're burning calories. But if you want to burn more calories, you do more work. So, and if your body has to do more work, when you're sick, you're fighting off viruses and bacteria and whatever, your body is working harder. Temperature goes up, you're burning calories. So even when you don't think your body's working, it's working. So that's why muscle training is good for fat burning. A lot of people don't think they want to do muscle training because they don't want to put on bulk. A lot of ladies think that, I don't want to do a lot of muscle work, because I don't want to gain muscle. Well, gaining muscle is a good way to lose fat. Because when you do cardio, you're only burning calories, or the heightened calorie burn for that time frame where your body is moving more. So until your body comes back to rest, so you start your cardio, say 10 o'clock, you start your cardio, you finish it at 10:45, and by 11 o'clock you're not burning calories, you're back to burning calories at a normal rate. So that extra, once your heart rate goes back down, your body comes to rest, you have your resting calorie depletion, I guess would be right, that's what I said. So, but when you do weight training, regardless of if you're doing heavy weights or not, as long as you're doing something that requires your body to recover for the rest of the day, then you're going to burn calories at a heightened level for the rest of the day. Everybody's gone because I'm boring. So yeah, that's it. So, since I am I can tell that I'm gaining muscle, albeit a little bit. It's always going to be a little bit at a time. I can tell I'm gaining muscle, so the weight's not going to go down as fast as it was during the last segment, which is fine with me. I want to be around 175 to 180. I'm at 190. I've started at 201, so if it goes down, the weight goes down slowly, that's fine, because the muscle will add weight, and the losing fat will lose weight, so it should go down slowly, and that's fine. However, that body fat percentage and the waistline measurement are my main concerns that need to go down faster. But I'm not going to break from my routine because I know my routine works. Just sometimes you get a little bit of plateaus in these things. I can't say that I'm eating too much or eating too much of the wrong stuff, because I'm not really eating the wrong stuff. I mean, occasionally I'll have something, but then again, everybody has a cheat meal. When I lost all that weight before the first time, we would get pizza every 2 weeks, and the other time I would get McDonald's. You know, that would be my cheat meal once a week. So I'd eat like 3,000 calories in one day of crap, absolute crap. You know, pizza, wings, pop. Every 2 weeks I get that with my kids when they were still coming over as kids. And then when I didn't have them, like I'd go to McDonald's and I'd get like the double quarter pounder meal, supersized or large size, whatever it was called, and have like probably a big bowl of ice cream or something. So you can have cheat meals, that's fine. I don't think I'm eating enough. I think that might be part of the problem. I'm not eating enough, so my body's going into, I don't want to say survival mode, because I'm not at that point, but you know, your metabolism slows down when you don't eat enough, because it needs to save the energy. So if it's saving energy, it's not burning as much calories, which means I'm not losing as much fat. So that could be part of the problem. I'm going to have to start tracking exactly. The problem was I started doing this, I'm like, I don't really need to track my calories, because I know what to eat from last time, and I'm eating pretty much the same stuff, you know. I have like, I get frozen vegetables just because they don't go bad, and I'll have like 2 cups of those. You know, I get the California blend, the broccoli, cauliflower, carrot blend, or just a broccoli and cauliflower. Or I have a sweet potato. I have some protein like chicken or fish or lamb or beef. Sometimes I get rotisserie chicken. I know the skin has more fat in it, but the fat's not the issue. It's the carbs. It's bad carbs. When I do eat like a sandwich type thing, it's usually a wrap. And I get those, I can't remember what they're called. They have like, I'll either get like a cheddar jalapeno wrap, I'll get a tomato basil wrap, or sometimes I get the spinach and herb wrap, which is just made of spinach flowers. But I know they're not the best things, but it's a hell of a lot better than bread. So I'll have like a Nature Valley bar, bananas, which bananas are fine. Keep the fruit to a minimum. I try to keep the sugar down as much as possible. I do get one of those Polar Pops every day, but I get the vitamin water, which isn't like phenomenal. It still has sugar in it, but I don't drink like the whole thing a bunch of times. I usually get the full one, the big XL one, 44 ounces, and it lasts me all day into the next day, because it's vitamin water. So I just put it in I take it inside. I have the last little bit. Put it in the fridge so I have something to drink, but I don't have time to stop right away. So that's like the most sugar I have, and that's not really a lot. So taking song requests. Am I taking song requests? No, I'm not taking song requests. I wish I could play real music over live streams. I know people do it. I know people do song requests, or do play regular music. No, I got to stop rambling anyway. But I really want to play my workout playlist. And again, if I was just recording this, I would do it, because YouTube will just put like ads on it, but the live streams will ban me. So I'm sure TikTok's not very good about catching that. I don't think Instagram is, but I know Twitch gets on that pretty quickly. So, and the live streams are what keep me coming down here and working out. So. I don't want to do leg day. But anyway. It's not just us. I have somebody on Instagram and somebody on Twitch watching me too. So, at least I did. I don't know if they're still there or not. But anyway, I need to get this done because I have to go get gas, and I have to go to work, and then I have to all do other shit. So, and it's Saturday, so I can start work a little later because they're not busy during lunchtime like normally during the week. So, all right. So what is this? What is today? Week 8, day 6. It's week 8, day 6. Leg day, second leg day of the week. Last workout day of the week. Tomorrow's the stretch day. Today's warm up is the same thing we do on Wednesday. It's the hips, buns, and thighs from Hip Hop Abs. And yes, it looks as goofy as it sounds, especially watching me do it. I don't expect anybody to stick around and watch me. And then we do front squats, cable kickbacks, these leg abductors, which are these, leg adductors, which are these. Barbell hip raises, it's pretty self-explanatory, and donkey calf raises, which is just basically a bent over 90-degree calf raise. So you're really in like this position here doing calf raises. Hyperextends the calves, works a little bit different than the other two of the standing and seated varieties. Those are today's workouts. And hopefully I'll have all this done by, I don't know, 11:45, before noon. Before noon, before my alarm goes off at noon. He laughed, just fantastic. Alright, so let's get this goofiness going.
Hey, how you doing? My name is Sean T. Welcome to Hip Hop Ad. You know what? This is called Hip, Buns, and Thighs, y'all. We're gonna work it out. You know what? So you can look cute in your jeans. Are you ready to go? Let's go. You know what? Step, tap, right. Look, just step, tap. Now look, I got Tanya over here to my left. She's gonna give you beginning modifications for you. Okay, so if you're to look at Tanya, it's good. Just go with her. Are we ready, y'all? Come on, come on. Let's work the core, work the thighs. Here we go. Let's dip it low, right here. Dip down. Come on, please. Now when you go down, I want you to bend your knees and tighten up your abs here, right? Let's add some arms in here. Push, roll, push, hit. Now when you pull, you really contract your obliques here. So let's go right here. Come on. Move to me. Let's move. Let's move. Smoothly. Remember, tighten low. Push high. Go back for more. Come on, push. You got it, y'all. Hit, hit. Come up again. Yeah. You got it. Let's work it out. Move back. Come on. Just move and groove. Stay here. Stay here. and across the arms. Look, I'm crossing, and I'm bending at knees, and I'm hip-hopping. Work. Come on, groove, look. I'm tightening down, pushing down. 8 more right here. Go 8 and 7 and 6. Are you good? Are you ready to move? Move to me. Let's go, let's go. Move, hit, tighten up, bend the knees. Work the quad, back now. Push, you good? Hit it, come on, go. Push up and back, come on, groove. Go back again, you got it. Hit, yeah. March it out, right back. Come on, march. All right, good. Feeling good. Keep the core nice and tight, see? I'm just standing here. Just march it tight. March wide, right here. March it out now. We're going to go into something called a rock. Just lifting your body, lifting your shoulders. Right and left, ready? Rock, right and left, single, push. Work out. And when your body goes down, tighten up your ass. You would like my breathing exercise. I said, yeah, go. Now, 4 more like this. Have fun with it, but keep your knees bent. Work. Get it 2 and 2, like this. Work. Yeah. Come on. Find your arm groove. You got it in you. And push. Remember, work your ass, work the quad, and push. Come on. 4 more right here. 4. Let's add some arms, y'all. Put it up. 2 and 2. Work. Yeah, y'all. Big. Move, y'all. How we doing? Yeah, how we doing? Push it up, 8 more. Remember, when your hands come up, tighten up your ass, push. 4 more, here. You know what? I love to move left end of the dance floor. Go, push, work, hit, groove. Come back now, go, hit. Are we good? Come on, move. Now remember, keep the knees slightly bent right here. Push, move back, and go. Here we go, right here, basic bounce, center. Come on, together. Now look, I'm doing my basic bounce, tilt up tight, in the back, look. Breathe, everything's working here, come on. We're going into what I call the lower body groove. So we're gonna step out, but keep the knees bent, knees over ankles, ready? Step right foot out, right here, groove, 7, 6, hey. Bring it together, groove, come on. Now, when you come together, squeeze the inner thigh, stay back out, push, stay down, work, yeah. Bring it together, come on, hit. You can groove how you want, at your arms in. When we go down from the shoulders, go 8, hit, go, push, and just move it here. Groove out, how we doing, y'all? Hit, go down again, come on, push. Come on, all in the core, all in the quad, step up, right. Now, do it again, look. 4 and 4, right here, look. We go 4, 3, drive the car. Push out, hold, blink, work again. Come on, hit. You got it, stay with, stay low. Push it out, cool. Yeah, how we doing? Work, hit. You know what? Let's funk it out. 2 and 2, open, come on, do it, go. Work out, push, and come on. Get the quads in there. Come on, y'all, push. Come on, 4 more, right here. Go 4. Are you in there? 2 more, right here. Groove. Hey. Right center, right here. Oh, I feel it. Give me some skin, y'all. Work it out. Come on. Feeling good. This is time to shake your legs out. We're going to something called the heel toe. Look, march wide right here. Look, wide out. Heel toe. Right foot up and back like this. You gotta groove and push and groove. Now what I want you to get used to is keeping that left knee back, okay? Knee over the ankle, just dropping it here. Lift and back. Keep it bent. Start to fire up that quadricep, right? We're gonna work the glutes too. Go low right here, look. I'm going down, knee over ankle, and push. I'm turning my foot out here, but most of the weight is staying on my left side. So you keep this safe, okay? Don't put too much weight on your right knee. Stay here, okay? And push. Here we go. Stay here. Add your arms. Both arms up here. Triceps back. Push and lift. You gotta feel the work. You know why? Because when I see you walking down the street, I want you to be like, I'm cute in my jeans. Work. And for sure. Dig. You ready to go tempo? I can't hear you. You too. Let's go. Tempo. Push. Work. Come on. Push it down. Dig it down. Come on. You feel the work? Fire it up. Fire it up. Come on. Dig. That's 8. Come on, let's say 8 and 7. How many more, y'all? 4 and 3. Come on. What? March it out and burn. Word. Yeah. Come on. Now shake it out again. Shake it out, look, I'm shaking. Do it, yeah, come on. Right, left, now look. We gotta go to the other side. We can't walk lopsided, you know what I'm saying? We gotta stay center. Here we go, look. Left leg, up and back, heel, toe. Look, heel, toe, groove. So now when the heel goes up tight, see, even when I'm standing, look. I'm tight, look. Sneak peek, come down. And again, ready? So here. So what I need you to do is go up and down. Remember our form, up, the over ankle, up, weight to the right side, push, turn out the left, so push. Are we good? 4 more, go forward, and hit down, hit. 2 more. We're gonna funk it out in a minute. Hit the form, make sure, at your arms right here, push, and drop, y'all, push, and drop, y'all, come on, push, and drop, push, triceps go back, come on, 4 more, 2 more, right here. Are we right here? Go tempo. Let's work it out. Let's hit it. Push. Dig down. Work it out. Come on. Take it up the ass. Exhale. Push it down. Last hit. Come on. Let it out. Push it down. Cute. Work it out. 4 more. And 3. And 2. March out. Whoa. All right, so we're feeling good. We got those legs nice and strong. But you know what? I'm going to march it wide right there. Because you know what's about to happen? I'm going to take this shit right. Knees over the ankles, the foundation. Take it down and up right here. Go down and up right here. Go down and up. See? Knees over ankle and I'm pushing. And I'm here. And guess what? I'm putting my hips back and I'm gigging. Okay, come on. 4 more right here. Go 4 and 3. Now, let's go tempo right here. Push it. Funky out. Go ahead. Push. Now, come down. I want you to tighten up the core. But guess what? You gotta have a good time. But I don't want you to feel like you forget about your safety moves, okay? Knees over ankles. 4 and 3. You know what? Let's march it out, y'all. Are we feeling good? Come on, yeah. All right, so let's just groove here. Now, what I want you to do, I want you to take that march out wide, okay? And when I need you to now, plant the feet and come down low. Tighten up the core. Arms up. Punching your arms down to the right side. Here we go. Up and center. Now, as I do this, I'm going inside, tilt tuck, and tighten back. And let you know, you'll get to know it very well, okay? Get it lower into that spot. You got it? Push down. And here we go. We're going to start to bring our elbows to our knee. Push down and up and push and up. So keep on grooving and sit to the spot a little more so we can work those buns. Come on. And push. Do you feel it? And go. How about 1 more? Good? Watch out right here. All right. Good. Now we're going to go back down into that. What we're going to do is we're going to do some things that are a little lower to the floor. So make sure you use your core for follow Tanya, okay? So here we go. Go back in that position. Come a little lower. Bring your arms up here. Now, left hand goes to the floor. Ready? Push. Touch it. Come center. And touch. And you can rock it and squeeze the oblique. How we doing, y'all? Come on. And this. And work it. And push. All right, get your rear nice and far back. Well, guess what? Let's go. Tempo right here. Tempo work. Yeah, I'm peeking at you. I can still see you work. Come on. And dig. And go. Come on. Last shake. Can we get 8 more? Yeah. Go 4 and 3. You know what? Let's watch it out right here. Word. Oh, my hands and shake it out. Shake it out. Good. Now, we're going to swing like this, okay? We got a couple things to remember. Knee over ankle, hip over knee. I'll tell you more about it in a second. But what I need you to do, give me a step back right here. Look, just move back. Hey, work it out. Now, each time you go side to side, you can work that oblique. Here and here. Now, you have to bring the arms in like this. Just move, nice and easy. Good. Never do it like this. Let's go down. Look, push, drop, and drop. Now, remember I was talking about knee over ankle and hip over knee? Look, let me point it out for you. So I'm coming here. Look, knee over ankle, boom, hip over knee, drop it, push. Ready? Come on. 2 more. Let's go. Push. Hold. Don't get it out. Work. Get again. Hit. Come on. Can you do more? push it down, work. Now we're gonna stay in this just for a little bit longer. Can we do it? Come on, hip hop abs, y'all. Go. Don't forget about tighten up those abs. Tighten up, yeah. Go. Come on. Last 4, 4, 3, 2. Watch it out right here. Oh, y'all like my lunges? Yeah, feels good. All right, now, listen. Take your feet wide. Turn your body to the right side. Now, really hip over knee. Right here, knee over ankle. Hips, up and back. Look. Up and back. Here and back. Come on. Go up and back. So I'm lifting. Up and back. Just up and back. Up. 2 more. Up and back. Now listen. Roll the hips to me. Straight circle. Roll around. Then roll. Then when you come in under. Then look at it. All engaged into a little while. Work. Do it again. Come on. Ready? Here we go. Now take the hips forward, back a little faster. Look. Hips and back. Hips and back. Hips and back. 4 more. Right here. Go forward. Hip over knee. Ready? And roll it out. Let's go. Open up. Hip it out. Work. You're working those little glutes. 4 and 3. And watch it right and left. I feel that. Loosen up now. That's called lactic acid. That can you use called lactic acid. I'll tell you about that later too. So come on. Let's turn our body to the other side. Because you know what? Gotta do it, y'all. So here we go. And 4. Hip over knee. Knee over ankle. Hips up and back. So up and back. See, up and back. Don't be afraid to put your hand in your stomach. Just feel around. Just look to feel how that's working. But guess what? You're getting long lean while you're at the same time. Here we go. Ready? Take the hip and roll. I said roll. Yeah. Roll, yeah. Now I know it's a little sexy, but when you put those jeans on, you're gonna feel sexy, girl. And boy, come on. And here, okay, work. Are you ready? Hips up and back, tempo. Don't forget about the abs. And tighten, and groove, and work. Come on, and hit it. Yeah, come on. Push. Now circle out, tempo. Dig out, and hit it. Stick the shit out, and out. 4 more. Go 4 and 3. What? And march it out, yeah. I feel like you do know that in the pot too, but I'm gonna keep it like this. Okay, so come on. All right, now what we gotta do, bring our feet together, because we're gonna do some leg raises that's really gonna help you hit. And a thigh squeeze. Arms to the left, ready? Back to foot, push it out. Go through lift and low. Every time you come back down, you want to bend your knee. Good quad work there. Okay, now, when you bring it in, I want you to squeeze the inner thigh. Do you guys feel that? Come on, squeeze. And now, come on, give me 8 more. 8 more, come on. It's 8. And then, come on, stay with me, push. Flex the foot, up and down. I only want 4 more like this, and guess what? We're gonna go hip hop ass style, because we're working out oblique too. Ready? 5 and 6. Ready, y'all? Tempo, go, work, push, get out, bend the knee, yeah, come again, come on. You got it. Work through, work through, work through, work through, push. Hey, go, 4 more right here. Go 4 and 3 and 2. Watch it out. Oh, you know what? I was feeling that. You feel good? Now we gotta go to the other side. Remember, in the thigh squeeze, every time you come together, flex that foot and squeeze that oblique. Ready? Here we go. Big arm to the left side. Here we go. Ready? Take it up. And go. Work. And slim that hip. Boom. Boom. Just slim it. You can put your hands here just to feel how that's working. Remember, bend the knee. Let's go again. Push. Come on. Keep it there nice and slow. Now, squeeze the glute as you lift so you can wrap it all around there. It's wrapping. Oh my goodness. That feels so good. It wraps like me. Right around those abs. I'm right around those abs every day. You know what I'm saying? So, here we go. Ready? Tempo. Let's work it out. Push. Go. And dig it out. Say yeah, y'all. Say yeah, y'all. Come on, push. Are we there? We got it. Work 4, 3, 2, and 1. Yeah! How did that feel? Hey! Now listen, grab your mat because we're going to go to the floor so we can get some more hip thrusts and thighs. Hey, are you ready for some more hip buns and thigh action? Well, let's go into the tabletop right here. Okay, now listen. I want you to come with a flat back, make sure your shoulders, elbows, and wrists are in line. Get the knee in, tighten up the stomach. Let's go to a leg. Let's back now. Push and back. Good. Extend foot. Come on. Use those lines and push it. Have some fun. Come on. You gotta keep that form, okay? Very important for you to keep your form. Dig in here. Push and back. And good. Now keep going here. Come on. Go back and in. Squeeze. Come on. Squeeze it, and back, and push. Can I get 4 more, y'all? 4, and back. You got it. 3, 2 more here. Here's 2, right here. Now listen, I need you to just hold it back there. Hold it back and squeeze. Just squeeze that glute. Make it rock hard. So you can look good and feel good. Now, start to poke that heel to the ceiling. And press, and dig. Keep going here. Come on. Push, and push. Are you feeling good? Do you feel that burn? Come on, lift, and up, and lift, and up. Keep going, lift, push. Keep those abdominals nice and tight. Come on, give me 8 more, and 7, and 6. Come on, 4 more right here. Go 4, and 3. You know what? I want you to hold it here. Feel the burn, hold up. Good. Hold it here. 1 more right here, and 4 more counts to hold. Now listen. Squeeze your foot into the other side of the body. So you kind of bring your glutes together and you squeeze it and you work it. Come on, push and push. Are your abdominals engaged? Come on. Keep that flat back. Push. Tighten up and go and push. Come on and dig and dig. Come on and keep it going. Keep it going. Work and give it. Come on. Push. Keep going. How we feeling, y'all? How we feeling? Let's hold it here. Hold it. Hold and squeeze. You gotta hold and squeeze. Come on. Tighten it good. Now listen. Start to bend the leg up. You want to have your leg come at 90 degrees. And you need to adjust yourself. Just to make sure everything is in line. Now, twist the heel to the ceiling. Go. Press. And lift. And go. Come on. And dig. And go. How do we feel? Come on. Feeling good. Push. Go, come on. 4 more right here. 4 and 3. You know what? I'm going to give you a little bit more. Keep going. Go. Come on. Yes. 4 and 3. Now you can stop. Now come in the child's pose. Quick lift. But you know what? Don't stay down there too long because we got more working out to do. Lift up. The other knee and push. Leg press. Push. And back. Oh yeah. We got another side to our body, y'all. We got to bleed cute and bleed fly. I said bleed fly. I meant beat fly. Come on. And go. Come on. Lift and go. You got it. Come on, push. Can you keep that going for me? Can you squeeze it more? Just squeeze it. Look at my buns if you need to. They're there to help you out. Come on. And dig. And work. And push. Come on. Give me 4 more. I said 4. Are you guys ready to move on? Well, then give me 2 more then. Come on, here we go. Now, hold it back there now. Just hold. Hold and squeeze. Make sure that your alignment is correct. Get abdominals are tight and then start to pulse it up to the ceiling. Lift and squeeze. You know what? That burn feels so amazing to me. I don't know what to do with myself. So come on. Lift. Keep going. Come on. Lift and squeeze. Come on. Go 4 and 3. Now look. Hold it here. Come on. Hold. Now we're going to do the same thing we did on the other side. We're going to start to squeeze our glutes together right here. Let's squeeze them in. Press. You guys feel that? You feel that working? Come on. Do you feel it burn? I told you that lactic acid was there. It's the most amazing acid you ever see. You feel in your body. Come on. Go. And press. Now, I want you to hold it there. Hold and squeeze. Dig it out. 4 more right here. Go 4 and 3. Now what I need you to do is bend the knee again. Bend it up. Put to the ceiling. Come on, make sure you have that 90-degree feel, okay? Now hold it. Find the position. Press up to the ceiling. Let's go. Come on. And press. Keep going. How we feeling? Push. You know what? Keep going. Come know what? Last 8. Can we do it, y'all? 8. Tighten up. Squeeze. 4 more right here. 4 and 3 and 2. Release, child's pose. That felt amazing. Are you good? Well, you know what? It's time to stretch. So come up right here. Come up. All right. Now look. We're going to stretch it down. I said work. Now, stretch out those feet. Take that deep breath out. This is a fierce workout, so you might as well get into it every day. So come down, touch toes, right here, touch your toes. If you're not as flexible, it's okay if you come here, you need wide step. Whatever feels comfortable for you. You got that? Here we go. Now, take a deep breath. Inhale. And exhale down. Round the back to lay down. And your abdominals are engaged still. Feel good? Now, bring that leg close to me and pull it into your chest. And you start to feel a little stretch right here in that glute. Right here now. Release and go to the other side. Yeah. Pull it in. Right here. Ready? Switch again. Right here. Switch. Feel it. This is the most amazing part of the workout. Because you're done. Here we go. Switch again. Right here. Switch. Pull it in. Pull it in. Now what I want you to do is I want you to bring both in right here. Bring it in. Squeeze. Hold. For 4, 3. Now shoot your legs out. Keep your inner thighs together. Reach. And you felt those abdominals work there too, didn't you? Now roll over to your stomach and we're just going to stretch them out.
For me, those pulling the knees back to the chest like this doesn't do anything for stretching. Might for you. Anybody else might be watching this at any point in time. They might work for you. They don't work for me. If you have super flexible legs, it doesn't do anything for you. I have to do the stretch like that glute stretch. I got to do like pigeon. Or I got to bend the knee sideways. This. Either way, that's it. And pull that back to get the extra stretch. But this doesn't do much for me. That's why I kind of not do their stretches. It's a good idea to stretch afterwards, but their stretches don't really work for me. So if I need it, I will do my own stretch after the warm-up. But anyway, that's that. It's not wasting any time. I did too much talking all week. Oh, I did forget something. Silly me. I forgot to start the music playlist. So I make sure it's loaded. I have to pause Instagram. Nobody's on there anyway. I have to make sure it's loaded on here. Usually what I do is I hit the shuffle, pause it, and then I come back. Then I start Instagram, and then all I got to do is just pull the drop down and play. I'm sure you all know how phones work. The one person that's in there that I'm showing. This amazing new technology. How do you kids do it? Anyway. It's so quiet. That should be good. Does that sound good? That sounds good. Now I need this up all the way. Nope. Yeah, that was good. That was good in the first place. Nah, I like it that way. Yeah. Yeah, that works. I just have to use my diaphragm when I talk. Alright, anyway. I think there's a big difference between the volume on the Bluetooth speaker and the volume on the phone. It still sounds louder than it did when I had it down on the phone. I don't know. Alright, anyway, front squats. Last week we did 20 pounds for the first set to the empty bar, just like that. 30 pounds for the second set. We're going 40 pounds this time. So I need 10 on each side. I like doing squats in my last one. Alright, always try to make sure you're dead center. Alright. Okay. Okay, and as I suspected, it's going to go up. Alright, first set 40 pounds, 15 reps. Second set we'll go up to 50. Now, just to reiterate my increment setting. Obviously on the resistance machine, which I only use for the cable kicks, which are the next 3 exercises, I have to go up to 5 pounds per side increment, because that's how it's set up. The smallest increment on there is 5. For squats, all three squats that I do and the seated calf raises, they also go up 5 pounds per side, per leg, whatever you want to say. So 10 pounds total, they're all barbell work. Everything else goes up approximately 2.5 pounds per side. Every other exercise. So each dumbbell goes up 2.5 pounds. I do have dumbbells set up in those increments. And if not, I have 2-pound ankle weights, wrist weights that I can use in addition to dumbbells. Then my attachment on my bench here. Obviously it's made for 2-handed or 2-leg exercises, so that would go up 5 pounds individually, just like on a barbell. 2.5 pounds per side, 5 pounds total. So anyway, I need to add 10 more pounds to that, so I got to put 5 on here. Alright, second set, 50 pounds, 20, 30, 40, 45, 50. Alright. Makes me, like, dizzy. really felt that one. I have a feeling that I can take that up again by the time we do it again next week. So we'll go up to 60 next week on that one. Okay, so the next 3 exercises are all on the resistance machine. With the ankle straps on, so I gotta put those on. I'm going to eventually start using this for that. So I can maybe sell this, get rid of it, give it to one of my kids. Put it in the back. Then I have room for a seated calf raise machine and a standing calf raise machine. Technically I have room, but not room on camera. But until I'm sure that the weight's going to be, because obviously resistance weight, pounds and resistance does not equal pounds and weight. I have to make sure I have enough on each of those exercises. On the weakest of them, which is the abductor, the outer leg, I have to make sure I have enough weight that when I do use this machine, the cable doesn't come off the trap. That was my issue when I tried to start using it when I first got this, is that the weight wasn't heavy enough to pull the cable back properly, and the cable will come off on every rep. I don't have that issue over there. So, but either way, they're smaller, simpler exercises that don't require heavy weights, and resistance works perfectly fine if you're not trying to go huge. Nothing wrong with resistance exercises. They work. Or else Bowflex would be out of business. Just saying. So, alright, so we're starting with the cable kickback, so that's just going to be basically what we did on the floor there in the exercise video. Just doing that. You can do all of this with ankle weights, by the way. Cable kickbacks, ankle weight, abductors, ankle weight, adductors. This isn't going to do much for you here, but you can at least start here and do that. Or you can lay on the ground and do all 3 of them. Either way will work. If you really want to get fancy with it, with the adductors, you can pull out a bench. Get your hip on over the edge here, at the edge here, and then you can pull your leg out a little bit farther and use gravity to get the extra on there. But that's probably going to be awkward unless you've got good balance. And the majority of your body weight is going to be off of that machine, so it's going to make it a little bit harder too. Probably a lot of pressure right here on your hip as well. So anyway, cable kickback. Again, all 3 of these are resistance. So we did 30 pounds first set, 35 the second set. We're doing 35 again. I gotta do one leg at a time. How it's set up. I also have to make sure I have the right weight on here. Yes. Yeah, that's correct. 35 there. 35 there. Okay. over here. Alright, 35 pounds, 15 reps. I'm going to take that to 40. Someone's still here. Alright. 25, 35, 40. The thing I like about this is that it's so easy to change the weight. Done. Okay, so second set, 40 pounds, 15 reps. I'll take that up to 45 next week. Alright, so leg abductors. The outers, swing. Again, I'm going to do my stupid connection thing here. Abs, hip flexors, hips, abductors. Alright, so we did 15 pounds first set, 15 pounds second set. We're keeping it at 15 pounds this time. Alright, so let's start with my right leg. I'm going to start on this side this time instead of that side. So we'll go that way. leg day makes you tired. 15 pounds, 15 reps. I'll take up to 20 for the next set. I gotta adjust this. Light. I had the pokey side of the Velcro stabbing into my leg. It doesn't hurt, it's just obnoxious. Alright. That's the one that makes it not fun to walk afterwards. There's somebody there. Alright, second set, 20 pounds. If I was judging that off my right leg, I would take that up to 25 next week, but my left leg wasn't feeling it as nicely as the right leg, so we're going to keep it at 20 pounds until the left leg catches up. That's how you should do it. Always base your weight increases off your weaker side, not your stronger side, because you have one arm that can't complete reps or sets. The other arm just blasts through it. You need to even it out. Make sure this arm's caught up with this one, and then you can do that. Anyway, okay, Adductors is the inner swing. One thing I like about using this machine is I can get the additional pull from out here, because obviously gravity's not going to be the problem. I have the weight instead of pulling, the resistance I'm pulling down and then out this way, so I have the extra that I can do there. As opposed to just using ankle weights, where this is going to do nothing for you here. It's going to drop down, gravity's going to do all the work. But from here to here, that'll give you the thing. Now I do this kind of split. I do the first half in front, I do the second half behind. It feels different. The back one's easier, so I do both. I do split it down the middle on the set. So in this case, the first set I'll do like 8 in the front, 7 in the back. Second set I'll do like 7 in the front, 8 in the back. And then the next series will be easier because it'll be sets of 10. And then, yeah, sets of 10. Anyway, so 35 pounds first set, 35 pounds second set. We're keeping it 35 pounds. Now we get back to this side. These have a 50-pound, 25-pound, 10 pounds, and a 5 pound. There's 100 pounds of resistance on each side. Okay. Another example of left leg being not as strong as the right leg is when I finish the first set on the right leg, I'm like, yeah, that can go up to 40. And then my second set on the left leg, I'm like, I'm having to work a little harder to get that extra to finish into that swing on there. So we're going to keep it at 35. exercises left. Barbell hip raises and donkey calf raises. Anyway, 35 pounds, 15 reps. I'm going to keep that at 15, that left leg, because I don't want to get caught up yet. So, and that's fine. We have to do what we have to do. Alright, so I got to set this up. My bench is a little on the higher side for my height. So if I'm right here, honestly, that's the thing where it really doesn't matter. Unless I'm actually up off the floor. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it without my little setup over here. I think this depends on where I put my feet. That just doesn't look like it's correct. Raise my feet up about 2 inches. There's one of these platforms over here. We'll see how it goes without it. I know once I start getting the heavier weights, it's going to become an issue. Alright, so 15 pounds last week on the first set, 20 on the second, so we're going to 25. I forgot to take the weights off of here. I'm not going to use this dumbbell, this barbell. I don't like pulling the big heavy, the big 7 feet long one all around the room. So we use this 10-pound dumbbell, barbell, for now. I said what? I said 25? 25, so make 15 pounds on top of that. So 7.5 per side. My 7.5 pounds are already taken up with those dumbbells, so a 5 and 2.5 works just as well. Again, I will tell you, this quick clamp, as long as you're using lighter weight, will work fine on the treadmill. You're going to sit there and spin the damn thing. I have to make sure the color matches. The other one's that color. Alright, 10, 15, 20, 22.5, 25. There we go. Okay. Yeah, because that's going to become very awkward where I had the platform down there and I had the 2 40-pound weights holding the platform this way to counteract my body weight pushing it that way. And then trying to get a heavy barbell over my leg. And over the dumbbells and things. So. Alright. This bench does taper in that way. But to make sure I'm seated properly in line with it, so angled a little bit. All right. See, in an ideal world, my back would be in the right position, sitting here. Pale, super pale. Anyway. Alright, that does not count as any rep right there. Do that correctly, you can feel that in your glutes, your hip flexors, quads, and hamstrings, kind of like a squat. So depending on your foot position, you can adjust your feet. I don't remember exactly which way. You can adjust your feet. Farther out, I think, works more hamstring. More underneath you. Works more hip flexors. Perfectly parallel to like a 90-degree table when you're up. That should work your glutes a little bit more, I believe. I think if you kind of have it slightly out, but not out too far, you'll get the hip flexors and the glutes. I have this listed on my sheet, or on my video. Title as hip flexor workout. It's also a glute workout, so do it right. Alright, 25 pounds, 15 reps. We'll go up to 30 on that one. You know, I think that bar is like 11.5 pounds, but I think that's also, then again, these don't weigh very much. Never mind. It's not going to be like a pound and a half. Whatever. Anyway, second set, 30 counts. Looks like we'll be done by noon. second set, 30 pounds. See me slip down. Now it might be a good idea for me to put heavy weights on this side just to hold it down. Don't stand up too fast. I just did. Hold on. Okay, that's better. All right, 30 pounds, 15 reps. I will take it up to 35 next time. Strip these weights, put the bench away, and then we'll move on to the last exercise, which is donkey calf raises. Okay, I completely forgot to put my new pad on there. Put a new grip pad. Got to cut it down. I completely forgot about it. But I'm not going to waste my recording time doing that. That's not good. I'm going to waste talking about other stupid shit. Do other stupid shit. I don't even think I have scissors down here. Probably gotta wipe it off a little bit. Make sure it's clean and dry. Yeah, gotta make sure it's clean and dry. So, anyway, the donkey calf raise, I don't have too much of an issue with my feet slipping. But my weight's more evenly distributed as opposed to with the seated calf raises and the standing calf raises. I'm directly over myself, so all the weight is directly over where my feet go, which makes them slip. The donkey calf raises, a lot of my weight's over here, kind of balances itself out. Makes sense? Makes sense. It's physics. Alright. Barbell basically a balance beam. Alright, so first set we did 10 double leg exercise, by the way. We did 10 pounds with a dip belt. First set. 15 pounds for the second set. We're doing 15 pounds again. This will require less weight than a standing calf lift. And a hell of a lot less weight than a seated calf lift. Alright, so 10 and 5. Alright, so you want this up, obviously you want it here on your hips when you get over, as you move over the plate. Then when you get in the position, bend over, you want the belt to be more above your ass, on your, here, on your glutes, situated on your glutes. That way it gives you more of the weight in the proper spot, which is closer to being directly over your legs that you're lifting, the weight you're lifting. So, if I put it there now, it's more likely to slip off and pull my pants down. You don't want that. I don't want that. You don't want that. Alright, first set, 15 pounds. Probably the same thing for the next 6 weeks. But do not break that 5-pound cycle the entire first series. So we need to slightly adjust that. Right about there. You want to make sure you hyperextend your calves, just go straight up and down, and then we can start. Careful getting back up or else you're going to fall down on your ankles. Try to do that again. Don't do that and walk. Especially if you have other dangly things there. You get pinched and squashed. Alright, 15 pounds, 15 reps in the first set. I'm going to go up. I'm going to go up to 20. Take off 5, go another 10, okay, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that increase. Second set, 20 pounds. Oh! Started doing that, like halfway through it, I'm like, I might be able to pick it up again on Monday, next time. That's the last like 3. I'm like, no. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Woo! Still feeling it. Alright, second set, 20 pounds, 15 reps, and we'll keep that at 20 pounds for next week. And that is it. Done. I'm going to leave this out here with this sitting on top of this, so I remember, at least before I start tomorrow. Tomorrow's just a stretch day, but at least before I start tomorrow, to get that done. Okay, so that's it. That was a good leg day. I don't like... Move these back this way. So they're out of the way for stretch day. Out of the way for stretch day. Alright. Yeah, so that's it. Week 8 workouts are done. Tomorrow is stretch / relax rest day. I'm not sure which video I'm going to use. I have been using it for anybody that hasn't been watching. I'm just going through YouTube and finding about 30-minute full body deep stretches and doing them and then giving a quick review afterwards. You know, I do make sure that I say exactly what the title is and who it's by and what their channel name is and stuff for anybody on live watching that think it might be good and want to try it so they can find it. And then when I post them to YouTube, I make sure they are credited and their video is linked in my description and their video, just like anything else in mine, where it says I'm doing, on the bottom of the screen while I'm doing it, it says hip hop abs, soup, buns, and thighs. It'll say, like last week, it'll say 30-minute yoga flex by Pamela Reif or something. Something like that for each one of those. And afterwards I'll give it a quick review, and if I have to, I will continue with a few extra stretches, and that seems to be the norm on most of these. But yeah. I try to find ones that are relaxing. You know, relaxing music in the background, soft voices, things like that, because it's not only just a stretch for the body, it's like a relaxation, release stress type of thing, you know. And daily stretches are one thing. I don't care, you know. You notice, if you watch me, you notice I will stand here and talk to you and just do stretches. Sometimes like this, I'll stand here, I'll do this. You know, just getting ready for my workout, or even after my workout, you know, do these things, that's fine. But that end of the week stretch should be a good 30 to 45 minutes, and it should be relaxing, meditative type of stretch. You know, that's why I like the ones where they guide you through it. So I don't have to do anything but look up just to make sure I'm doing it the way they're doing it. And then, yeah, that's it. I don't like the ones where they're like, okay, let's move over here to the wall. Let's go over here to the stairs. Let's go over here to this. Grab your mat now. Put your mat away. Grab a step stool. I'm like, it's not relaxing. Nothing wrong with the stretches, but I don't want to be judging. It's like I did that one, that Has Fit one, HAS, Heart and Soul Fitness, Has Fit one. good stretch, but it's not what I'm looking for my end of the week stretch. Music was totally off-putting. Their total youth pastor type vibes they had. I'm like literally youth pastor type vibes. Yeah, like they're trying to be cool for the high school kids, because they're usually like college kids, just out of college, that age, and now they're youth pastors, and now they're trying to cater to the generation below them, and it's just being completely off, as opposed to the people that actually they do like, or the generation too older that aren't trying to impress them by being cool, We were cool in high school. We can be cool with the high school kids 10 years later. No, you can't. Be cool with the high school kids by being yourself, and they'll think you're cool. You try to act like them and impress them and do their thing. They don't think you're cool. They think you're outdated and ridiculous. Just be yourself. High school kids will think older people are cool if they're just being themselves, expressing themselves. Well, to a point. If you're still a geek, you're still a geek. I'm a geek. It doesn't matter. Anyway, I'm not out to impress high school kids anyway. So my kids are adults. I have, their friends are adults now, so I have no reason to try to be cool with the kids. Although my daughter's friends, my son's friends, always it was weird. My son's friends, they're guys, most of them obviously. I noticed that the boys were more respectful. I think because most of them a lot of his core friends were mostly, they were in my Cub Scout group. I was his den father. I was his den leader, all throughout Cub Scouts. So I had a good handful of those kids, all the way up till middle school. From like second grade to middle school. So that might be also why they look at me more as a teacher authority figure. So they always walk up, it's Mr. this, Mr. that, and but my daughter's friends, they'd run over and act like they were my kid too. My daughter's friends would come over, jump down, sit next to me, hug me, joke around, goof off, be stupid. Completely different vibe. It's weird. But they're all fun. Then we realize, my son's friends realize that I'm not your authority figure anymore. You guys can be chill and be cool. They kind of opened up a little bit more. But they still, every time they see me, it's still, hey, mister. I'm not giving you my last name. How do you get my last name? Tell me all my last name. You can find me on everything. I think it's on my Twitter though. I don't think it's not on Twitter. Not available on Twitch. I don't think it's visible. It could be on Instagram. I don't know. Most people on Instagram know who I am anyway. But yeah. Anyway, I gotta get going. Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, all the same username, along with my Twitter. Facebook is Facebook. I'm not broadcasting on Facebook, not broadcasting on Twitter either. So, but anyway, all the same username. Whatever you're following me on, if you want to go check out the other ones. Oh, damn it! I missed it by that much. If you want to check me out on the other platforms, it's all the same username. By all means, go ahead. All the workout videos as of yesterday's workout are currently up on YouTube for your viewing pleasure. Watch my fat ass jump around and be stupid and goofy, talk about stupid shit when I should be working out. Anyway, they're all up on YouTube. Basically, it's just basically an archive for me to see how much work I put in, how much I change over the next year. It'd be probably cooler if I was like in my 20s and I could watch from 20 up until now and see the difference there. But I am where I am. So, whatever. Anyway. TikTok is my main account, so I would prefer all communication to go through there. Any questions, comments, or concerns, I would appreciate if you directed those to my TikTok on my fitness journey playlist, which you could also use my highlight reel playlist as well. Either one that I can make, or the Q&A feature. I can make video replies to your comments, questions, and concerns. You just said. Yeah, but that does not mean you cannot communicate with me through the other apps. That's fine too. I will respond to you. My preferred method would be TikTok. All videos in the Fitness Journey playlist and Highlight Reel playlist are also up on YouTube in a separate playlist titled Fitness Journey as well. I'm not going to separate those in there. I have them separated on TikTok just because they're all in the... I have a workout playlist and I have the Fitness Journey playlist, and those are all in there. So yeah, Instagram has my progress pictures before and the current week. So tomorrow, Monday, whichever day I post it, usually I post on Monday, after I finish making my highlight reel from the week. Just because I make them off my TikTok live stream archives. So I download those, and sometimes they don't want to download for like a day or two. I don't know why. They keep canceling and fucking up, so it takes me like 6 times, and sometimes I'm busy and I can't get it done in time. So, but yeah, I post them in the same order every time. I posted my start picture, then I posted my highlight reel, my results video, and then the progress pictures. And I just continue to do that all the way through, so I have to make sure I post them in the same order just because I'm anal like that. So yeah, so as soon as my highlight reel is done, and but all videos go to TikTok first, because again, that is my main account that I use the most. And now I'm just rambling and I'm going to start repeating shit that I've already said. So, but yeah, that's it. I'm done. Hasta la vista, baby. I can't do accents.